Listening to the show Straight Out. My name is Reynard Joseph.
And my name is Manny D.
This is a show basically we take 3 major topics and discuss it for you, the sports fans.
So let's get right to it. The first thing we're going to discuss is right now the NFL draft. They kicked off this Saturday. Chris Long, the #1 draft pick to the Miami Dolphins. Who do you think got the most out of this draft?
Oh, hands down, I'd have to say right now, it's the Kansas City Chiefs. They went into the draft with 13 picks and they made all 13 count.
All right.
I have to say.
I think 9 offensive positions, I think it was.
Yes.
Or something like that. Chiefs did well.
But also, I'd have to say who made a really good pick was the Atlanta Falcons for picking up Matt Ryan out of Boston College.
We all know that the Atlanta Falcons need a QB. After the Michael Vick saga, Joey Harrington and Leftwich and other people.
They had a car salesman selling
I'm telling you right now, Atlanta is in need of a quarterback. Right now, Atlanta is in need of a franchise player. Matt Ryan is capable of being that franchise player, but I'm asking the city of Atlanta to give him a chance. He's a rookie. He's not going to go out there looking like Tom Brady. I don't expect it.
Here's the thing. I believe Atlanta Falcons fans are supportive. They will allow him to progress and to grow. But I have to say they could have also went for Mr. Dorsey. But instead they went for Matt Ryan.
Because you want a franchise player. You don't want to break your franchise on alignment.
But let's understand. Arthur Blank is very conscious about his image and his franchise. And he wants a QB. He wants a top player at a top position.
Matt Ryan is by far the best QB in this draft. I mean, he might not make 10 wins, but I'm looking for at least a good 7 or 8, something to motivate the team for the next year.
Absolutely.
Also, I have to give it up to the Oakland Raiders. They got 2 great picks 2 years straight. They got Jamarcus Russell the first year. I mean, it took them, 10 games to finally play, but they got Darren McFadden, who we all have been looking forward to, who's going to support that running game, and it's going to be good. So, Oakland did pretty good also.
Let's just see how quick they can sign him to actually get on the field this time.
Yes, we want him to play the first game.
Please.
Not the 11th.
Please.
You know what I'm saying? Next topic we're going to talk about is the NBA came out with its Most Improved Player Award. Hedo Turkoglu. Do you agree?
Absolutely.
I wouldn't argue either. Hedo Turkoglu has become the
go-to man.
The go-to man in the last couple seconds for Orlando Magic, who by now have been into the second round, defeating the Toronto Raptors.
Hedo Turkoglu, he's basically that third option that they need. Obviously, people are going to flock to Dwight Howard. You pass it out to Rashard Lewis. He may be getting doubled. You pass it over to who? Hedo Turkoglu. And guarantee he will give that three-pointer for you.
I do not forget that game-winning shot on the Celtics over Paul Pierce. Hedo Turkoglu, he's capable of doing that.
He can do it.
Most importantly, he's a former King. But that's a story for another time.
That's another time. But also, this was just in. Byron Scott has been awarded Coach of the Year for the Hornets. I give him a phenomenal job for winning it.
He did a good job. But as you guys know, as we said in previous 3 and Out shows, we both had Rick Allen on our list.
Absolutely.
But I believe that they gave him not only because the Hornets were a surprise team allegedly, but on top of that, the Hornets are demolishing the Dallas Mavericks in the playoffs.
Yes.
Which might have another reason why I might hinted that decision towards Byron Scott.
You have to base it upon what they do in the regular season, but you can't discount what's going on in the postseason at the same time.
And right now, Byron Scott is out-coaching Avery Johnson almost as much as Chris Paul.
Chris Paul is outplaying Dirk Nowitzki.
No, excuse me, the Dallas Mavericks. But that's a story for another time.
No, let's talk about that story. Oh, Mr. Jason Kidd, you're getting embarrassed.
Let's get right.
You were brought in for your defense to stop these people, but let's just be real.
Let's get right.
Chris Paul is running circles around you, crossing I's, dotting T's, doing whatever he feel like doing because why know why you're getting embarrassed. I'm sorry, Jason Kidd.
Chris Paul's handle is out of this world. David West, the most underrated All-Star, is proving why he should be overrated. I'm telling you right now, David West is playing ball. Dirk Nowitzki, I see the passion, but I blame this entire series. I've watched almost every game. I blame this entire series on Jerry Stackhouse. Where is he?
That's true.
What is he doing?
I have not seen this man show.
Have you seen any out of him? My point exactly. What about you? Take your time. Don't worry. I'll wait.
Think about it.
Where is Jerry Stackhouse?
He's just not showing up.
A former Detroit Piston go-to guy, 6th man of the year, Jerry Stackhouse. I don't know what you're doing, but you're not doing it right. We're also going to talk about the way Josh Howard, who's also missing the second option.
Yeah, he's not. None of these guys shown up. I'm going to tell you right now.
Dirk Nowitzki's playing ball. Jason Kidd is doing what he does.
He is.
He's not the best defender right now, but he's doing what he does. Distributed. Dirk Nowitzki cannot fall on you. As a matter of fact, I hear Avery Johnson's job might be on the line.
That's definitely going to come up right now. I mean, you go from being in the finals to getting oysted in the first round to maybe getting oysted in the first round.
No, maybe.
You will be getting oysted in the first round
yes,
this year again. So his job would definitely have to be on the line.
I blame it on Stackhouse personally. Avery Johnson, you're in the hot seat right now. You're in the hot seat. You might join us at 3 and out next week.
Possibly. But you know what? The playoffs right now in the NBA is definitely on and popping. And right now, I have a little bit of concern. You know, the one and two are having problems. You have Boston.
And you have Detroit.
Who's supposed to be leading the series. They're now tied 2-2 with the Atlanta Hawks. And then you have
Detroit playing the Philadelphia 76ers.
The Sixers are putting buckets on top of that.
But I'm definitely not worried about the Detroit Pistons.
Really?
Number one, because they are a team that plays whatever their opposing team plays.
You know,
they always come to the competition. They're never going to blow people out.
You know,
but
they always
I think they had a wake-up call. When they go back to D-Town, it's going to be a complete difference.
Well, I mean, they always have this thing about we like to play with our backs against the wall. So we're definitely going to stay focused and stay hungry and just hunker down with each other. But, guys, you need to start showing some type of energy out there.
Oh, don't worry.
Need to see Rip Hamilton.
It's gonna come.
Doing some slow curls.
Chauncey Billups is not playing to his best right now.
Absolutely,
so that's gonna come. Rasheed Wallace, we know when he gets mad, it's a wrap.
He's
so
on
like Boston, I'm not worried about them either. Atlanta's a phenomenal team right now. They got amped, the energy. Al Horford is talking trash out of everywhere.
Yes.
But that's not important. Once you get back to Boston, Garnett, Ray Allen, and Pierce are going to realize that this is the one true chance that they have, and they're going to be the 60-something win team that they are.
Absolutely.
They're going to take care of it.
So I'm not be playing around anymore. I'm just warning you guys.
I'm telling you right now.
I'm not playing around anymore.
The Celtics are going to come out hard. Detroit's going to come out hard. And they're going to play ball just like everyone else.
All right.
Now, the draft has passed. And Chad Johnson, we all know as the Monsieur Ocho Cinco, has been wanting out. And he has demanded that he be traded by the draft day. And since he has not, he might have to sit out the entire season.
He might not have to sit out the entire season. He's basically threatening that he will sit out the season if they do not trade him. Now,
his exact words was, "I will not lose this battle."
This basically all started because the team that he's playing for gave him a contract. He signed the contract, yes, he did. But now he feels that after the record seasons that he's been putting up in Cincinnati back to back to back, he thinks he deserves a new contract, or at least some type of renegotiation of it.
With a new team. He wants out.
At first, it was with the Cincinnati Bengals to say, hey, just renegotiate it, pay me more, I'll stay here. But now it's, I'm fed up with you guys, I'm leaving, get me out of here.
Nothing has happened, and I actually think he might actually stay out the season. But as a fan of football, the Bengals, just trade him. He is an all-star caliber player.
You can get a lot of return for him.
There's no reason to just leave him like that. So I say you trade him.
You're right.
All right?
Next.
And our last news is that Tyler Hansbrough has said that he will finish his senior year going back to UNC, not going for the draft. Is that a good decision?
I don't think that's a good decision. I mean, he's basically a player of the year. If he had come out, he would have been a top 10 pick.
Ooh.
He'd have been a top 10 pick.
I do not agree.
Are you serious?
I honestly do not agree. This is a great decision by Tyler Hansbrough to go back for the senior year because he will not be a good NBA player. He will play a couple. He will play a while, but he will not be what he is in college.
Okay, we're gonna put this footage in archive, and when Hansbrough comes out, and he doesn't get taken.
Psycho T, I'll say right now, you will not be a dominant player in the NBA.
The way I see it is, I think Tyler Hansbrough has a chance to develop. Not to say he's going to be the focal point of an offense.
He will not be a Garnett.
I think he will give some type of potential to help. He may not be in love.
He will not be a Garnett,
but
he will not be a Duncan.
Good.
I don't even think he'll be a K.N. Martin. Hansbrough will be a Nick Collison.
That's disrespectful. That's disrespectful.
No.
You know what?
On this show, we don't disrespect. We don't respect. We give you the truth. And that's the truth.
All right.
Nick Collison is your hero. I'm sorry, Tyler. That's what they
Tyler, you go back because you want to win a championship. I understand your heart.
Probably the only championship you have a possibility of winning. But that's
in this situation, there's other people who have won.
But then again,
so many people. Tyronn Lue has a championship.
Then again, I take that back because he might be on Tim Duncan's team. So, but besides that,
come on, Tyronn Lue has no championship as Dwayne Wade. So that's a scary thing to say. That's our 3 major topics.
Once again, my name is Manny D.
My name is Renard Josephs.
Tyler Hansbrough, stay in college.
We are, ladies and gentlemen.